Here are 5 ways to reawaken your creativity. I don't know about you, but when I'm not creative, I'm miserable. Every single day I need to write, draw, or film something. It's hard to explain, but there's something inside of me that really wants out. And I'm sure, since you were drawn to this headline, you feel the same. We're from the same tribe. So, what happens when the well shuts down and you're blocked? Is it permanent? Do we have to live the rest of our lives in misery, surrounded by a gray world? Because that's how it seems. And why is this a problem in the first place? Why do we suffer from not being creative? Well, creativity is essential to life and growth. Not growing is stagnation and death. Creativity is what we need to achieve our desires, build connections, get recognized, and earn money. Without creativity, we're zombies. No wonder we crave it like life itself. So in me, the craving is so strong. I wrote 5 screenplays by now, 100% self-motivated. Nobody asked me to do this. They just needed to get out. So what if you are blocked? What is this blocked state that we all fear? I mean, it doesn't only happen to writers and artists. Business owners, scientists, students rely heavily on their creative process to function. And the terrifying thing about this state is, it seems permanent while it is happening. But in case you're in the state, I have good news for you. It's not permanent. Over the years, I have developed systems to get out of this state fast. But first, what is the creative process anyway? It might be good to have an understanding before I share my solutions with you. And who would be better to explain it than David Lynch? He is one of the most creative people on the planet, hands down. So what he says is the following, and I got this from an interview, and this is a quote. It's strange because the idea is not there, and then suddenly the idea comes into your consciousness like an electrical spark, and it is known in an instant. This idea is a starting point that focuses you in one area. And for your focus, it's like a magnet, and you can pull things out, like out of a doorway, and they come out and show themselves to you. And from then on, each step is easier. Okay, I mildly paraphrase, but I hope you get the point. So, as it seems, the ideas come from somewhere, a location unknown, and they just pop into your mind. And there is a whole string of further ideas attached to it. So how can we make this happen at will? Well, we can't. There seems to be a paradox. We have to let it happen, and our will has nothing to do with it. So here's something very important I've learned over the years. For creative ideas to appear, we need to create the right conditions for them to unfold. And I want to give you 5 steps you can take to make this happen. Okay. Step number 1, turn off the constant input. If you're constantly bombarding your mind with media, books, noisy environments, and the input of other people, you are creating a one-way street that pushes inward. Ideas, on the other hand, need a clear pathway outward. They're subtle and they're quiet. You need to listen carefully. So, turn off your phone, sit down, and listen. This can be hard because all our feelings and unresolved issues we try to suppress through constant consumption will also come up. We might feel awful, at least most of us, but we need to get past this. This is crucial. bear the pain and it will subside. David Lynch reportedly sits in a dark room for hours doing nothing, so he can listen, watch, receive. So, turn off the input and start listening. Be patient. Sometimes it will take time. Step number 2. Let it flow. Don't judge. The next important thing is to let the ideas come out without judging them. Often, whatever comes doesn't make sense or it doesn't fit your expectation. It's okay. Let it come. Write it down. Keep listening. Keep watching. Big ideas can sneak up on you when you least expect them. Also, often you won't recognize them as such. So, be patient. Don't judge. Step 3. Don't think about the outcome. Be in the moment. This is about you interacting with the cosmos. You are trying to achieve with your creativity. There are many reasons you are a creator. You want to make money. You want to be loved. You want to prove yourself. You want to express a strong feeling. But at the time of creation, this all doesn't matter. It becomes an obstacle. It shifts your attention into the future. But your ideas are here, in the now. So take a deep breath and come back. Step number 4. Make it a habit. Set a time every day just to be creative, no matter what. You can read Atomic Habits, this famous book about habits, and learn about habit forming. Do it. If starting the whole process makes you anxious, which is very normal, actually I have an app recommendation for you. It's named the Most Dangerous Writing App. This app encourages you to write continuously by threatening to delete everything if you stop. Try it. Even if you're not a writer, it works miracles to open the creative process. Then you probably heard of the morning pages suggested by Julia Cameron. She instructs people to take a pad every morning and write 3 pages of whatever comes to their mind. No breaks. Some people call it also brain dump. Again, this is not just for writers. It works for everyone. It opens up your creativity. Number 5. Have faith in the process. This kind of faith is a muscle you can grow. In the beginning, it is weak. But then, over time, with experience and practice, it will grow strong. If you follow steps 1 to 4, this will be a step in itself, and creativity will become accessible whenever you need it. So, that's it. A creative block might feel like the end of the world, but it's just a bump in the road, man. Creativity isn't a well that can run dry. It's a river that sometimes needs a little help to flow. So, that's it, creators.